Hey everyone. Marking the hangers, take the tape measure from the edge, hook it up, and we make the distance from hanger to hanger 350 millimeters. We twist it like this onto these kinds of self-tapping screws. Roofing galvanized screws, they're inexpensive. Let's move on, I'll show you. Here, this is how the process of installing the hangers goes. Winter has started again outside. That's why it's especially inconvenient to film. Here. The manufacturer miscalculated the holes in the mounts a bit. Well, here we go. We have to twist it. I'll show you now. Here we go, heading to the start. Why twist here? It's for suspension rigidity. Twisting here would make it flimsy. It won't really work for sagging, especially with wind loads outside. We take a self-tapping screw like this and screw it in, and everything will be just fine. Are you going to screw one in too? Let's also show where to screw it in, right here. Let's sit down. And I want to show how to properly place it according to the mark. It's simple, just dock it. Here we have the marks. For example, how do you align the timing belt with the mark? I'll show you now. The timing belt has horizontal marks. Here you set it to horizontal, align it with the mark. You press it, then you take one side like this, clamp it, and it's exactly along the line. Alright, let's get back to work. I was rushing like crazy, and she told me, I'll come to you. So friends, part 2. Next we'll set up the outer profiles.
Here.
And you'll see how it's done. The first thing we did was put in, I'll show you now, the profile. The profile is horizontal, we placed it vertically, this will be our ventilation gap. It's about 30 millimeters, roughly speaking. Then we'll pull out this profile. We installed it so that we could align this profile to the plane. Alright, let me set up the camera now. And these will be our profiles. Oh, I mean facade panels. Next, we take the level. We put it underneath like this and lay it in place. We set it according to the level. Here is our 0 point. These are our little spacers. These are window spacers. We put the board down since we don't have many spacers, and we use the spacers to adjust the profile to the level to make it convenient. Now we're setting the second edge. A laser works too, but a level is easier. The height isn't very big. So we have the caution will be really low. It's important. Next, now we'll insert all the profiles. This way, later we'll pull the cord, because after the cord it will be hard to insert the profiles, so we'll insert them now. So that's it, and then we'll continue. We'll take it from here now. We'll screw in the self-tapping screws on the side of the profile, and then we'll pull the cord. It's best to put the self-tapping screws above the hanger. Take the profile from below and set it up. Also, you need to screw in self-tapping screws for each hanger, preferably. Here we also stretch the cord onto the inner hanger. Just like this. Something like that. Well, that's it. Now I take it and stretch the cord. Here. Now I'll hook it. I have a video where we're working on the grate. You can look for it. I'll explain it to you now. More precisely. Here you go. So we took it from the bottom of the profile. We measured 95 right here, where the cord is. Here we have 95 centimeters. We've marked it. We did the same on the other edge. Next, we stretched the cord exactly along these marks right here. Down there or higher doesn't count anymore. So here we stretch the cord. On these profiles, I'll show you now. So the other profiles, Here we have marks, we take them, lift them up to the level of the cord, and then we start aligning and clamping them. That way the bottoms of our profiles will all be even. Then we will set the zero level. Maybe somewhere the profile will be lower, but if that's the case, we'll trim it later. That's how it is. Here's an example of how it's already done. Here on this wall, all the profiles are at the same level. Why did we lower the profile bar? Why did we do that? The client asked us to try to calculate the panels from this wall, from the ceiling to the bottom. So we did the calculations. So what we end up with, so there will be 10 rows of panels, and at the top we'll have almost a full panel. But there, we'll need to trim a little, because we can't lower the panels any further. There will be a blind area here. These are ours and so on. We calculated for the client how many panels there will be. The working width of the panel with the seam comes out to 425 millimeters. So just multiply by the height. For example, the height of this wall from the rafters to the level you need will be 4,250 millimeters. So you'll have 10 rows of panels, right? And that's basically it. Now we're going to set up the panels. Let's go. Also, we try to keep 2 millimeters away from the cord so the profile doesn't catch on it. Well, here we have it according to the marks. The bottoms turn out the same for us. I think I'll call the video assembly. There, the grates need a little polishing. I wouldn't buy it either, but that's not really advice. Expensive screwdrivers. If you work constantly in assembly, what happens is the batteries start to die and they basically cost as much as a new screwdriver. Isn't it easier to just buy a cheap one? I wore it out and bought a new one. If you agree, like it. If not, dislike and share the video. Did I say it right? Subscribe to my channel, Second Inch Clive. The links will be in the description. There I will be posting reports, photo reports of our work. The photo report will be called Dear friends, see you next time. Goodbye friends, colleagues, take care everyone. In short, we've already installed the battens here on this wall. We also made the lathing, leveled it, trimmed the rafters, and the rafters were crooked, so we cut them to make sure the lathing comes out straight on the soffit. Well, that's how it turned out. This is the kind of lathing we have. Who liked it? Give it a like or a dislike. Here you go. A plane. Alright, that's it. We put the profile there instead of Zloba. We'll install it later. Specifically so it doesn't drip on us. The scaffolding has already been moved to that wall. There you go. I'll show you now. That wall